Today on MTG Unpacked, we're cracking open 2 brand new boxes of Battle for Zendikar and Oath of the Gatewatch. So I thought with the release of Zendikar Rising this month, it was a great time to take a look back at these 2 sets and see if we can get any crazy pulls for the patrons. So we'll be snacking on the boxes today. Let's introduce the patrons. We have Dano, Danny 6 String, Caitlyn Stark, Andre Castillo, Tyson R, and finally Rachel Cogman. Alright, so let's get into this here and we will get cracking momentarily. So what do people think about these sets after all these years? I will say BFZ, I had probably the worst hosing in channel history. I had about $30 worth of value pulled from I think it was like $100 and something box at the time. So hopefully the values have improved a bit since then. Okay, so BFZ, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Yep, so I'm going to grab 4 out of here. So we've got 2, 3, and let's grab one more from here. Okay, so BFZ, set that aside, and then Oath of the Gatewatch. So we'll get a bunch more here. So 2, and then another 6. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. All right, and we do have a chance of finding some expeditions here. So if you're just familiar with Zendikar Rising, the expeditions actually originated with this set. Okay, so we will hand out 2 Oath. Let's do something like this for Dano, BFZ for Danny 6 String, Caitlyn BFZ, Andre BFZ, and then 4 Oath to Tyson and 2 to Rachel. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. Thank you for being a patron, Dano. And the patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1. Okay, let's boost the exposure here a little. There we go. Starting off with a core Scythe Master, comparative analysis, Eldrazi Aggressor, Zulaport Chainmage, Natural State, Witness the End, Crumbling Vestige, Dwar Isle Avenger, Hedron Crawler, ah yes, the Hedrons were a big thing in that set, Isolation Zone, oh interesting, Upside Down, alright, Uncommons, Embodiment of Fury, Flayer Drone, Stoneforge Acolyte, and an Upside Down, here we are, I guess we're the right way up again. Munda's Vanguard is the rare. Creature Corner Ally 3/3 for 5 has Cohort. So if you tap an untapped ally you control, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Alright, and a very nice full art Plains. I'll chuck that in as well with a core ally token. No expeditions, alas. On to more BFZ here. Okay, so hang on a second, that was actually Oath of the Gatewatch. Okay, I know what I'm doing here, very professional operation. Alright, BFZ this time, Calastria Healer, Ballista Pod. We've got lots of Eldrazi, Oracle of Dust, Boiling Earth, Lithomancer's Focus, Eldrazi Sky Spawner. What was I saying? Hedron Blade, Bone Splinters, Unnatural Aggression, Sandstone Bridge, and Uncommons Maraza Ranger, Resolute Blade Master, Ruination Guide, and rare Zeta Hedron Grinder, legendary creature, Goblin Ally, 3/3 for 4. I forgot the goblins were in here. Very cool. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only Zeta Hedron Grinder, copy that spell for each other creature you control that the spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of those creatures. Nice. And a nice full art mountain with an Eldrazi token. I'll chuck that in as well. A 10/10 Eldrazi. Craziness. Okay, on to more Oath. And I am noticing the card quality here is much better than a lot of the other sets around this era. So they really went downhill, I'm going to say around Armenket or Ixalan time. Alright, next pack we have more of Kozilek Mighty Leap, Abstruse Interference, Akum Flameseeker, Elemental Uprising, Zulaport Chain Mage, Zeta's Commando, Creature Goblin Archer Ally. Okay, NA Wastes. I think that might even be over $1. I'll chuck that in. Drawile Avenger, Warden of Geometries. What is going on here with the upside down cards? Timber Gorge, Tears of Valakut, Flaying Tendrils, and, okay, now we're the right way up again. Needle Spires is rare. Enter battlefield tap it for red or white. Pay 2 red and white. It becomes a 2/1 red and white elemental creature with double strike until end of turn. It's still a land. Alright, and a full art island. Love these full arts. And an elemental token. I'll chuck that in as well. Really liking what they're doing with the tokens here. Okay, so there we are. Dano, enjoy. Okay, who is up next? It is Danny Sixstring. Thank you for being a patron. We'll get stuck into some BFC for you, sir. And he actually has a YouTube channel, so I'll pop a link in the corner and you can check it out. I think he does a bunch of crack packing and other goodness. Okay, next up we have Dutiful Return, Swell of Growth, Dispel, Calastrian Nightwatch, Goblin Warpaint, yes, more goblins, Tandem Tactics, McKindy Slide Runner, Gideon's Reproach, Lifespring Druid, and Uncorn's Brood Monitor, Resolute Blade Master, Ruination Guide, and the rare is Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. Very cool artwork there. It's a land. Tap to add 1 to your mana pool, or tap to add 2 to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast color spells. Activate this ability only if you control 7 or more lands. And a foil, let's get some lighting here. Foil Ghoul-Draz Overseer. Foil rare, no less. Creature Vampire, 3/4 for 6. With flying and landfall. Whenever a land enters battlefield under your control, other creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. If that land is a swamp, those creatures get +2/+0 until end of turn instead. Very nice. And a Fantastic Plains. And an Emblem of Nixilis. Okay, I'll chuck that in as well. Okay, so there we are. Danny Sixstring, enjoy the pools. Moving across here to Tyson R. Thank you for being a patron. We'll get stuck into some Oath of the Gatewatch. And what are people thinking of the previews so far for Zendikar Rising? I think it's looking very spicy indeed. Next up we have Eldrazi Aggressor, Dazzling Reflection, Slip Through Space, Slaughter Drone, Canopy Gorger, Kozilek Shrieker, Stalking Drone, Core Sky Climber, Reality Hemorrhage. And yeah, okay, it must be this whole box. We have the upside down cards, interesting. Harvester Troll. Let's see if it's, yeah, everything's the right way up there. Tranquil Expanse. Yep. Relentless Hunter. Okay, and the rare is Gladeheart Cavalry. Creature Elf Knight 6/6/4/7. So when it enters battlefield, support 6. That means put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 6 other target creatures. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, you gain 2 life. Okay, pop that over there. Ooh, that is a nice... Oh, a foil plains. Now we're talking. All right. And a swamp and an Eldrazi Scion token. I'll chuck that in as well. Holy cow, loving the tokens here. One thing I should point out, the Eldrazi are no more apparently in Zendikar Rising. So if you are looking forward to the Eldrazi coming back, I don't think they'll be around, but I could be wrong. Leave a note in the comments if I'm sadly mistaken. Next up we have Eldrazi Agressus Core Scythemaster Negate. Pulse of Miraza, Untamed Hunger, Vines of the Recluse, Containment Membrane, Seer's Lantern, Core Sky Climber, Vampire Envoy, Upside Down, we got Immolating Glare, Devour in Flames, Yona's Blessing, oh, and we're back this way. Deep Fathom Skulker is the rare. Creature Eldrazi 4/4/6 with Devoid, so this card has no color. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card for 3 and colorless mana. Okay, target creature can't be blocked this turn. And a very nice island and a plant token. Might as well throw that in as well. Okay, 2 more packs here for Tyson. Have you ever seen that upside down card thing before? That's curious. This whole box seems to be affected. We have Ondu War Cleric, Cultivator Drone, Brute Strength, Pulse of Miraza, Zulaport Chain Mage, Dra Isle Avenger, Warden of Geometries, Isolation Zone, Tar Snare, Reality Hemorrhage, and here we go again. Walker of the Wastes for the uncommons, allied reinforcements, Visions of Brutality, and I think that looks like the White Walker in Game of Thrones. If you know what I mean, leave a note in the comments. And what do we have? Endbringer, creature Eldrazi, 5/5 for 6 is the rare. Untap Endbringer during each other player's untap step. You can tap, deal 1 damage to target creature or player. Pay this colorless mana, tap, target creature can't attack or block this turn. Or pay 2 colorless mana, tap, draw a card. And a Fantastic Forest and a Zombie token. Okay, 1 more here for Tyson. And stay tuned, we will have the 10K celebration tomorrow on the channel. And if everything goes well, we'll also be doing a Q&A in that episode. So stay tuned, something very spicy coming up there. We've got a Core Scythemaster, Comparative Analysis, Eldrazi Aggressor, Netcaster Spider, Kozilek Shrieker, Loam Lava, Stalking Drone, Expedition Raptor, Reality Hemorrhage, Crumbling Vestige, and this is getting a little old. Okay, we got a Relief Captain for the uncommons, Bonds of Mortality, Weapons Trainer, and I can't read upside down, unfortunately. Corrupted Crossroads is the rare. It's the land. Tap to add colorless mana to your mana pool. Or tap, pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast a spell with Devoid. And a Fantastic Forest. And a Zombie token. Okay, so there we go, Tyson. Enjoy the pools. Let's scoop it up. I think the highlight there is that foil land. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to move back to BFZ for Caitlyn's start. Thank you for being a patron. And this pack just practically fell apart when I opened it. That's interesting. All right, we start off here with Reclaiming Vines, Salvage Drone, Swarm Surge, Lava Step Raider Creature, Goblin Warrior. Yes, we do love the goblins. Cliffside Lookout, Hedron Blade, Bone Splinters, Unnatural Aggression, Sandstone Bridge, Cloud Manta, and the uncommons Turn Against, Slab Hammer, Blighted Cataract, and the rare is a Merrier Shepherd. So a Creature Angel 4/4 for 6 with flying and landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may return target non-land permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. If that land is a plains, you may return that non-land permanent card to the battlefield instead. And a very nice island, and a core ally token. Okay, so there we are. Caitlyn, pop these in here, and stay tuned. Later in the month, we'll have the patron snap packs as always. All right, next up, Rachel Cogman. Thank you for being a patron. So we'll see more upside down cards here, I'm sure, in the uncommon slot. We got Searing Light, Comparative Analysis, Eldrazi Aggressor, Lead by Example, Corpse Churn, Natural State, Holdout Settlement, Blinding Drone, Kozilek's Pathfinder, Spawnbinder Mage, Upside Down, what's it going to be? We got a Essence Depleter, Yona's Blessing, Havoc Sower, and the rare is Deceiver of Form, Creature Eldrazi 8/8/4/7, so that triangle represents colorless mana. At the beginning of combat on your turn, reveal the top card of your library. If a creature card is revealed this way, you may have creatures you control other than Deceiver of Form become copies of that card until end of turn. You may put that card on the bottom of your library. Alright, pop that way over there. And a Mountain and Eldrazi Scion token. Those are very cool. Looks a bit like, if you're familiar with Half-Life, those head crab things. Alright, second pack of Oath here for Rachel. Let's see what we got. Mighty Leap, Cultivator Drone, Expedite, Slaughter Drone. And what is your favorite Eldrazi drone? Leave a note in the comments. Lead by example, Bonesaw, Expedition Raptor, Tar Snare, Boulder Salvo, Unknown Shores. And you know you're at the uncommon slot window. Upside Down Cyclone Sire, Strider Harness, Relentless Hunter, and the rare is Remorseless Punishment. It's a sorcery for 5. Target opponent loses 5 life unless that player discards 2 cards or sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Repeat this process once. Alright, oh, another fantastic land. Chuck that in. And an Eldrazi Scion, of course. Okay, so we'll scoop those up. And if I've missed any prices over $1, I've put the cards aside. I'll definitely put those in there for the patrons. We'll find out during editing. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings. And be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Okay, Andres Castillo, thank you for being a patron. Lucky last here, hoping for some final pack magic. We got Call the Scions, Merc Strider, Belligerent Whiptail, Angelic Gift, Rush of Ice, Silent Skimmer, Mortuary Mire, Natural Connection, Tightening Coils, and uncommons Expedition Envoy. Yes, we're looking for expeditions. Bane of Balaged, Crumble to Dust, and a Mythic Dragon Master Outcast. Creature Human Shaman, 1/1 for a single red. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 6 or more lands, put a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. That seems pretty good. And a foil Giant Mantis. Alright. With a very cool Plains and an Eldrazi Scion. Okay, so there we are, Andres. Pop these in here. And like I said, stay tuned for the 10K celebration tomorrow. Something very spicy coming up. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.